Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. It is an absolutely beautiful day here today. Wonderful Sunday morning. Today the plan is to take the side-by-side down to the field. We're going to move the cows. They've been on our northwest section there, pasturing for a week, 10 days, something like that. So it's time to rotate them out of there. And we're going to go to the southeast corner. So today there's a solid plan. I feel like yesterday was a solid plan too. We had a list, actually. We started the day with a list of actually the wife got home from work and she's like, you need to do this tomorrow, you need to do this tomorrow, you need to do this tomorrow. Okay. And in the morning when she got up before she went to work, she said, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this. And she didn't mention any of the stuff that she mentioned the night before. I said, not to start an argument, but you need to write the list. So she wrote 4 things down. 4 things, and then I think I added 7, 6, 7, a whole bunch of stuff anyways. And we had a plan for the day. Did a bunch of the stuff. And about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, this happened. Yeah, that is, that's what's left of our camper. So it looks like the fridge overheated for some reason. A bad habit of fridges not fridging around here. We literally just replaced the fridge in the shop here because it wasn't getting cold enough. But this one went the opposite direction, got really, really hot. And kids were watching a movie, come out looking for popcorn, and camper was on fire. So that was pretty wild. Things did not go according to plan. Anyways, we're up till 11 o'clock with the fire investigators and all that jazz yesterday. I've been on the phone all morning with the insurance company. Hopefully that'll all just figure it itself out. That's why you have insurance, right? Could really say that's a terrible, terrible thing that happened, but at the end of the day, the house is fine, the shop is fine, the kids, everybody's fine. It's just stuff. It's terrible, but it's just stuff, So it can be replaced. And thankfully nobody's hurt. And hopefully today we can actually look at the list and finish off the list without any of this chaos ensuing. I'm just down here in the field and I gotta close this little gate before I let the cows in, but because you walk through the grass, it is literally like a plague. It's like a biblical plague, these grasshoppers. I don't know how long they're gonna be here for, but probably just long enough to cause irreparable damage to the grass. But they can leave anytime.
Go back to your spot!
Come on, ladies! Come on! Of course you're gonna go the wrong way. Come on, everybody. Always seems, no matter what a guy does, there's got to be, a couple steer calves that really don't give 2 hoots about your staples in your fence. And they run down to the corner there, and I guarantee they're going to try and go right through the fence because they're too dumb to figure out what a gate is. Well, there we go. Everybody's moved over. Got one girl right there with a sore leg. We're going to have to keep an eye on her. 30K. And then, they're going to have access to this whole south all the way up the hill to the house. We got the automatic water up at the house. There's no dugout on these pastures here. So they got to make it all the way up the hill for water every day. which is good. They need their exercise too. We should be good for, probably another 10 days in here. This stuff to the south is obviously in much better, there's much more topsoil here, much better condition than that scrubby old hillside, so they wouldn't get much off of that, but they'll be able to be here. Now the big hope is, of course, the neighbor runs their cows. We'd share a fence line. It's a double fence line because of previous lessons learned, but I'm hoping that there's no fiddle farting around between their bull and our bull. Hopefully everybody learns to love each other, and we'll all be triple happy teddy bears. Well, we're back up here now after moving the cows, and as you can see, I've got the hood open on the Ranger. So a couple times I've noticed this, you go to start it and it goes whoop, but it never actually rolls over, and then you just let go of the key and then go again, and it goes whoop, 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 and it fires right up. In combination with that, another issue we're having is that the steering wheel, with an exclamation mark, this warning light comes up on the dash, and you lose your power steering, electronic power steering in the Polaris's. And so I'm wondering, any other Polaris owners out there have had this problem? What was it? How did you fix it? My initial thought was, because I'm hitting that ignition key and sometimes it's not catching and turning over, could be an indicator of a battery towards the end of its life, and low battery would totally kick out the electronic power steering. It seems if you shut the unit off and then fire it back up again, that light will go out and you've got power steering again. But I know coming up the hill, I got halfway up the hill and then it was back to the old school manual steer. The EPS kicked out and the light come back on. My thought pattern is it's got to be that, but it also probably could be a relay or a solenoid or some other type of electronic witchcraft going on in there. But if you've got one, if you've had that problem, I'd be really interested to know what it was and how you dealt with it.